is, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather stay inside if we can. We got the big room. It's a little twangy in here, whatever. Maybe we can set some dots, you know, since we have the floor. Singles? Singles? Do your little thing. We are missing our speakers, so we'll have to find each other's internal speaker and tempo source. So we click so we can. Straight.
You want to do acting before?
Yeah, go ahead and do your normal audition. Bugga-digga. Second time through, we open it up to the end. Cool. So we really would kind of pull from time, but then always find it back at 180. So good job on you. Like we got to the grooves at 180. First time we lost time was bugga-digga, single beats per. But yeah, we kind of wavered around it. You guys feel okay? Hands wise? Let your inner beats show up on your solo a little more. Yeah. Make sure your rim shots aren't too deep in the stick. We're gonna, like, it was a good flow, but like we just got some harsh sounds, so just check zones. Man, I like how bombastic you kicked the door down with your solo. It was awesome. Get out of your solo with the next 2 beats, 4 beats, just like super squared up in time. Like the energy almost spilled over a little bit, but I liked it. You fucking came at it. That was cool. Try it one more time, just to feel comfortable in the room. Anticipate motion change at the end and balance through that motion change. Just start on it. We've done our hack. Is that cool? Yeah. I like it. Authentic groups all week. Like you're anticipating a Saturday night scenario every rep of the week. Out here, I'm not getting too much weirdness so far. Yeah, dude, it is low. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, dude. But out here, it looks nice. I'll take that. Just that kind of the back half across the drums to the end. Your left hand just kind of like definitely out of like where we're at. Cool. Yeah, too high, but kind of like too much arm, so it kind of like floats above a little bit. On drum 2, you would notice it. I think right now it's just kind of like seeping past. So just check your drum 2-ness to the end-ness, and I think it'll be just fine. There are times when we want to push ahead. All right, this is our slower rep, you know. So make sure we're sitting in the sauce, just like nice and cool, calm, collected. With Miles, 200 rep. You okay?
Yep.
I like the confidence. I like the flow. 200, yo. drums. Like this pattern, we gotta watch out for like accents on the downbeat. It's easy to throw your hands through those drums. So see if we can, and it happens a few times, but it was like kind of night and day, like first bar versus first, like a cross section. Like just balance a concrete block, but let's get a little more of that. When the single beat passes around the drums, there's a few of them, but definitely the down the drums, single bar phrase. Really nice flow by the end. Don't crescendo out of the groove. The left hand, some of us will work our way to the big ass triplets that pop right out of that groove, both grooves. So make sure that we're ready for action, especially on the transitional bar. Keep going, 220, yeah? I like it, I like it, I like it. So yeah, it's just a nose pull tightness and distance from more accurate zones. Okay, like a little tighter, and we're not really just tagging up with the good sounds. Okay, so no extra business. Let it flow, and we're just getting kind of a right hand heavy approach. It's like our bad tendencies really come into effect on the fastest fret. So you got to really hold your ground. Well, it starts with good zones though, and find your drum two balance around the drums. We'll get it again. We'll need that one again for sure. I'm hearing transitions when I hear that extra clicks and clacks and ticky tacks. Don't lose your groove. At a faster tempo. Still saucy. Accent on the drums, and yeah, open connected triplets. Look at the guy, two-handed attack. There's an extra accent in there right now that needs to be blocked out. Nice and balanced. Sick job on the balance down the drums, first bar, maintain that, that was really cool. Effective at 220. Yeah. Alright, toning up the zones at the beginning does wonders, man. That front half was nice. Really crispy. You guys got words? Thoughts? Feeling okay? How's your hands?
Yeah, I feel about playing this in the morning.
Oh, dude, yeah. What rep would you do?
Just like the whole singles.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, really?
I was thinking just singles. That's what I thought. Just straight up.
That's fine.
That would be a wake-up call for the masses.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty tight. Yeah, your hands sound nice. Grab some water.
wah.
Lots of it. We just start on stop with a long, big, open double roll. Yeah, is that okay? Yeah. Do it on drum two. Just like at letter U, you have to anticipate the dotted eighth space. Let's do that now. Here, a little longer, a little sooner. Play a little more games with your feet, and we're gonna have a little less wiggle room just with tempo without that. You know what I'm saying? So just be more established, and take the opening bar as like the truth. Two. Is achieved when we're really just crispy against the feet. So use that, that's really helpful. Now, big doubles, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Just need to be square, ready to go, ready to tag up with the next bar line, with the next exchange. Good stuff, couple more, jump two. Cool, so just make sure your approach is the same. We get a little more wiggle between the second one. I know there's gonna be a little wiggle there, but control it a little more in your left-hand version. Cool. Smaller scrape zones, please. I think we have the most consistency of just like, I'm getting the same sounds and recreating a little more. Cool, so strive for just that kind of consistent tag as much as you can. All right, and it also really relies on you not going too far. Okay. Okay, so don't overextend past your double connection. You know what I'm saying? Together. We'll go drum 2, around. Drum 2, around. Focus on what the low double does on 2. And then make sure that feeling is similar around. Cool? 2 around, 2 around. Everybody's in. Control between the two. Thank you for applying the drum 2 moment. Play it on drum 2 down the drums, down the line. Start folk, drum 2. Oh. A little lower hand approach. I think will give us deeper sound. Relax, left, right. Your left low doubles achieve more with the wrist, the right is more with the arm. So just find a balance between, because they're both nice, but like too far different from each other. We're all back. Drum 2 around, drum 2 around. You've mastered this exercise. The last bit is achieving just similar vibes on these scrapes. Cool? And just like being in the achievement factor more often, side of line. Relax, thank you. More similar efforts. I think that if anything, we're just overplaying a little bit. Like you're getting a similar approach, but we know we're still going to have to balance our snares. So just make sure that low hand doesn't expand as we go. Okay. Lots of bounces, all of it, thank you. Let the connections flow when you get there, bros. So yeah, focusing. Today we've talked a few times about just like upper body stiffness, and sometimes that creates that extra lift, height of rise that we don't need. The disconnection, the sound quality we've also talked about. So I think lower hands, relaxed bows and shoulders is a theme. You got it, Dougie. 2 lots of bounces, please, my friends. Top down. we get a little more empowerment with our feet on the roll transition and feet through the roll. Just like, that's what I want to see, like the sauce turn up down there. Cool. Meter change can be enhanced through the straight. There. You know what I'm saying? Good efforts, nice sounds. We're getting lower approaches. Question. Are those straight zones or those script zones, right? Yes. Just check in on it. I think we have chops and we're all powerful quad drummers, so some of us actually can go. But like commit to the more simplified straight zone version. And this applies to letter I. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's the same tempo, same everything. I'm getting like up front and around our little circle thing. A huger approach, and sometimes it just gives us super powerful. So check your scrape zones on the simple 1 to 2s. That's show applicable, and we're saying it's scrapes. That's nothing weird.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Hey, nice sounds. I'm definitely into the low hand on the padra at the end. It's the way we get into it rhythmically. That's a little like ah. All right, so use your check bar, to set up polyrhythmation versus foot tap. One more and you'll get a water, we'll move on. Very nice, very nice. Set up the putter to transition and we'll be flowing. My bros. Transition into it. Yeah, right? Transition into the putters, thank you for using your check bar. I love the foot encouragement. Get started with the roll. Then we move the roll, and then we end the roll. We're just a little different on the move. Just keep your hands locked in. Cool. The bookends are nice. Don't let it simple down the drums. Changing thing. How are the script zones? Any better?
That's good.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, that was the easy one to focus on. And it's less like, you know, the bottom wiggle of the other scrapes.
That's hype though.
Oh, I've always had the bottom wiggle. You rep that over and over again over the summers. What am I doing with my life? Everything's moving. Grab water. Grab water. Yeah, Juno Station, exactly. Huh? Yeah.
Didn't even think about it, bro.
Right. It's definitely.
They have the other ones, I know.
Yeah, the bass out there. Yeah, it's fun.
Tristan never got back about whether, I don't think he brought one.
I just got Peter rep, or Evan's rep. He's overnight the head.
To
Here, this camp. I asked Austin what would be best, and he said that. This thing
you made me famous.
So yeah. Light bomber. Oh yeah, I set up more stuff. Oh really? What were they gonna do? Like
Just really 1/2 last night.
see, this is a 6-foot grid. Yeah.
They did,
Dude, yeah.
They did half of it last night, and then I was watching them do the other half this morning. I was like, that's not right. And so we fixed it on this side, and then I was like, let's go back and check it. It progressively got 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. Just got a little bit off. We fixed it. They just, yeah. And just so you guys know, let's talk about this. Little 101. When you're taping a floor, you measure the whole thing, okay? And then what's the halfway? Mark where it down. And then using the same end of the tape measure, so like the one that has the smallest number, starting with 50, you go out. You go all of them on the front, and all of them on the back, and you make it look. Then when you do the other side, Call me if you
Yeah.
call me.
I need that one day.
It's gonna be one of like the worst days of your life.
Call.
Like, hey, how do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I'm back.
One day.
Yesterday, Ada texted me in the morning asking what time she's going to get bus.
Really?
Yeah. And she's asked me several other times. What time was it? There's an extra. There's times for all this.
I'll text you.
Yeah.
That's what she
Gotta dig back to Facebook post on the schedule. It's there. Motion change? Motion change? Is that cool?
Oh yeah.
I have a request.
What's up?
Maybe after motion change, we miss my point a couple of times.
Yes, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, totally. Can you arc it up? Like just have like a little like around where mom already is. It doesn't have to be a full connector or anything. That when the bus picks us up a little early, and then we do the whole thing.
When that
Alan, I have 128 MS1Y.
Ah!
However, it's wrong. However, see that up there?
Hey, you don't want to see him.
Getting back to me kinda late.
Oh!
Yeah, I got mine right inside too.
You got a max.
Dude, and yours on the line. Our
That's hilarious.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh, we got two right?
Really?
We got two head changes left.
King's just going to get back.
Two head changes left to get the zone. Perfect.
What's this right here?
That's a pull-through zone. Oh Jesus!
Oh, dude, my dribble tag goes all the way out here.
You, I mean, if you need to, but nah, man, I'm bummed. It's gonna sell. I'll buy it.
Dude, I'm a big one to the Wu-Tang concert.
You guys don't have earplugs?
I got him. I'm just waiting if it gets too bad.
It's not too loud with only quads in here, but as soon as like the snares come in here, then it gets hectic.
Yeah, we were trying to play stuff when we were here together. It's like, let's play it 3 inches. Yeah. Keep checking this form. It's not an even form, please.
What if me and Matt just face each other?
He's trying to make one of them.
You want to face off, Matt?
Yeah, we told him.
You want to face
I don't
off?
have to go that street.
If you want, I don't care.
And I kind of want to.
The block's going to be over soon. For real.
Those are fine.
Okay.
Hold back. Yes. Yes.
Good.
3-inch motion change. 8th note to triplets. 4-2-1. Drum 2. With feet. My bad. I'm a lame-o. With feet. 3 inches. 8th note triplets. 4-2-1. Motion change with feet. Drum 2. How did you guys do that? That's really weird.
That was insane.
The packet one. How did y'all do that?
We'll play it back. We'll play it back.
You got it. You got it. pace of the triplets. We're working towards 7-stroke. You know what I'm saying? We know we have to do like 7-stroke thing. So make sure that we're anticipating the best timing of the exercise period. Cool. Check, check, bucket, check, check, bucket. That. I'm feeling like grip and hand changes during the triplets. Trust and obey. You good. You good. You good. Let the long hand set up the short pucks that just pass off. Pass off. Get to the triplets on the ones with an eighth note. You know what I'm saying? Eighth note connections that can ride true. Those are some better reps. Thank you so much. Diddles on the triplets. Diddles on the triplets. Be ready for energy. The same backbones. Eighth notes aren't changing, friends. You got this confidently. Got. Still play full 3-inch. Relax. You know how like Chandler says the 1 BPM faster at the end thing, and Tim's kind of adopted that. I agree with that, but unless you check in with the second beat of the roll, you're like mindless. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is a correct way of approach and like lights you guys up and you do the right things. But just make sure that your 2s and your 4s are just super relevant to get you to that point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A little more center-driven, mid-range. And then, yeah, when we get to the 7 strokes, you only get one chance to do your dance. Couple more, nice stuff. Let's go, jump 1. Be confident, mature. Tag at the same time. Same way. Same zone.